Tingles with my Hello, my tinglings. So, if you watched my roleplay, I did do a roleplay, kind of a sales, home shopping, I don't know, anyway, on these TimTams. But I've never actually tried them, so I thought it might be fun to do a little opening and trying video as well. So there will be eating sounds and also some packaging sounds as I open them and that sort of thing. So I've got these all set up on my little stand so that we can see them, and we'll just go through them one by one. So let's start off. I was going to say, so Gelato Messina I have in there. So these are all, I'll just give a little intro for those who haven't watched the other video. So Gelato Messina is a gelato company here in Australia, and they are quite popular. It's my son's favorite place ever, I think. When we were in Melbourne, we had to go there just all the time, because we were there last year, no, 2 years ago now, around this time of year actually, to see some footy together. This was before he'd moved in with me. And anyway, so they have a Messina in Sydney where he was living at the time, but they also had one, the original one, I'm pretty sure it's the original one, is in Fitzroy in Melbourne, so that's where we were going, and we spent so much time there. He really likes it. I enjoyed this banana split one, I think. I don't know, there was this one that had these really yummy things in it that were really good. That's really helped you for anybody who wants to go out and get that same flavor. But I will probably, he actually has a menu downstairs in one of his boxes, so I will probably steal that at some point and do a Messina roleplay. So beware anybody on a diet. I always get a lot of comments on my videos about sweet things about diets, but I am not really a person who believes in diets, so that's why I don't care. But I'm not saying, anyway, I feel like I'm digging myself into a hole, so let's just move past that. But so this, TimTams are a really popular biscuit here in Australia. When I used to go, well, before my love's grandmother went into care, every time we went to her house, she always had like a thing of Tim biscuits and we'd be able to take them. Otherwise, we usually buy, Arnott's is a big biscuit brand, they are very good. And, but we used to get more mint slices and that sort of thing. But they had a really good flavor, which I'm so sad that they don't do anymore. I'm actually hoping the Black Forest might somehow meet my desire for it. They had this Ramen Raisin flavor, and that one was so good. But they don't make it anymore. But anyway, so I'll be trying these ones. So I'm just gonna take it up. A really strong smell. I think I've tried the coconut and lychee. So here's mine. I'm just going to set it down while I close this. There's a ton off to the side. You can definitely smell the coconut flavor, and I want to reach out to you. And so I'm used to doing role plays where I'm like, oh, yeah. Oh, it smells good, doesn't it? But yeah, it does smell good. You want to smell it? That was because I did that work retreat role play where I was talking about scent sessions, and now I am obsessed with like actually thinking about how you could actually make that happen. Thinking about a dry air diffuser, and then I've been looking at candle oils because I thought it would be fun to do it. But that's what's so annoying is if I successfully do it, I'm the only one who, I mean, I could share it with my love, but like I can't share it with all you because you can't record smells. It's so annoying. But I'm like, it would be so awesome. So I may look into developing a way to do that, but I'm also like, it's worth the outlay of money when I could spend my channel money somewhere else, which would actually give you guys more benefit. So that's what I'm thinking. So yeah. Anyway, I am just gonna give a quick plug to my Patreon. I haven't done it in a while, so just want to, because I am really, really keen to do a hotel role play. So I want to go and like, I'm just gonna go to a hotel in Adelaide. So that's what I'm kind of saving my channel money for right now that I'm getting from my Patreon and also my ads, which is very, very little, but anyway, that's okay. But so I'm really hoping to be able to go and actually, yeah, just go to the hotel specifically to record for all of you. I'm hoping I'd be able to get 3 or 4 videos out of that there and just be really beautiful and relaxing and, you know, just, you know, really great environment, because I feel like it's more immersive if it feels like it's actually in the hotel. It would be better than my one the last time because I was just walking around. I wasn't really prepared because that was my anniversary trip. But anyway, so if you are interested in helping me with that at all, I have my Patreon. If you want to go check that out, it just starts $1, the lowest, and on up. Or just keep watching my videos, because I do, the ad revenue does eventually trickle in. But anyway, that's enough for that. I've got a little bit of melting chocolate. Ooh, taste a little flavor there. So, here we have, this one is dipped in white chocolate. So let's have a bite. It's pretty good. It does have a nice coconut and lychee flavor. I don't know if you haven't had lychee. I don't really know how to describe it. So I kind of think of it as like a different type of strawberry. That's not a good description. Anyway. I like to eat mine. You can see how I eat mine. I hadn't done this for a long time, and then I rediscovered it. Because I used to eat it like this as a kid, where I would eat off like a top part into filling. Although with that, I'd usually probably scrape the chocolate off with my teeth as well. But because I want to get through 4 biscuits, I don't want to take that long. I don't think the flavoring is in the middle here. Can't quite tell where the flavor is actually. Is it in the biscuit itself? Not sure if it's in the biscuit or the white chocolate. I'm quite sure it's not in this filling. Well, that's interesting. It's so funny to me with eating sounds. I'm not a person who I'm not really either way, but I'm very sensitive to eating sounds because my aunt, who actually does watch my channel, I know she has misophonia for eating sounds. Like when we used to go like driving trips with them or whatever, we weren't allowed to chew gum when she was there because she could not stand the sound of chewing gum. So it is really interesting that, people who have ASMR but then certain sounds just really, really don't like. But then for other people, those sounds are what help them be triggered. It's really interesting. But that's why I always try and give a warning if they're going to be eating sounds, because I don't want to be hurting people in their ears. That was pretty good. Although I feel like I'm going to get sweetness overload if I'm eating 4 biscuits. I may not eat the whole thing of all of these. Okay, so our next flavor here is salted caramel and vanilla. It's always interesting to me, the word caramel or caramel, because when I was a kid, I used to always think something like that, I would call it a caramel. If it's hard, kind of harder and something you can bite into. Whereas if it was something like in a Snickers bar, it's a bit softer, or like a sauce that you would put on, I would call that caramel. Although I didn't yeah. I usually just say caramel though. And so I have this big thing about not putting the A in there that I don't like to. I know that it is meant to be spelled with an A, but I like to, but I like to spell it without. But an interesting trend lately, lots of things having salted caramel, and I think it's That's what I find interesting about salted caramel, is it has a flavor that is reminiscent of toffee a bit, which you can smell. I'm just gonna let you guys smell it. Yeah, it just has a kind of butter. See, I feel like there's not a lot of difference between salted caramel and butterscotch. It's just like a rebranding of butterscotch, but I don't know if that's actually true. But that's how I feel. Okay. Well, it smells yummy though. I do like butterscotch, so. quite have the flavor I would have expected from the way it smells. It's really interesting. Almost has a hint of a coffee flavor. Not really that it tastes like coffee, but just kind of has that really deep flavor of coffee. And, it's interesting how you try some things and you just can't quite make out what they are. And then usually by the second or third time you try it, then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I like that, or no, I really don't. But like the first time you're just kind of like, what is this? That's the experience I'm having right now. It just has a slightly burnt flavor. That's what it is. That's what I associate coffee with, because whenever I've tried coffee, it just tastes like burning to me. I don't like the flavor. Although I have been thinking about I have a friend at work who is obsessed with coffee. And so I was thinking I could steal one of her itineraries for a trip to Melbourne and use that as a travel agent roleplay for a coffee lover. Because I could never create one myself, but I thought it might be fun anyway. Because it's always kind of fun to have a theme of what we're looking for. Okay. Let's look at this one. I expect this one I will really like. I'm a big fan of chocolate cream. Love it in dark chocolate. We're making a bit of sound here. I'm going to put this that way so we can still see our last package coming. Oh. I don't know, there's just something amazing about the smell of just chocolate and mint together. I made truffles one time. Chocolate truffles. Obviously, you can't make mushroom truffles. And I put mint in, and I really, really like the mint ones. I could do a video on how to make truffles, actually. It's pretty easy, although I'd have to re-look how to do it. I was going to make a video the other day on darning socks, because I was darning my socks because they got a big hole in them. Because I learned from this lady at church a while ago, before I left the church, how to darn socks. So I thought, oh, maybe I'll share that. But then I just really wanted to get them darned, and I didn't feel like coming up the recording, so I don't have anything to darn right now, but next time I do, I'll probably make a video It's also the first time I've actually done it on my own socks to completion, because we just kind of practice on some other ones, but it wasn't really... Okay, I'm melting this in my hand. That's good. See, TimTam do, not TimTam, Arnott's, the company that makes TimTams, do a mint slice. And I'm trying to compare the flavor. I don't think there's a lot of difference in flavor. The chocolate mint is so good though. I can't eat this whole thing though. I am gonna get a little bit of sugar. Got chocolate on my fingers. Okay. And this is the one I'm actually really interested to try. It's the Black Forest. Say right now, coconut lychee, really good. It's also because it feels like it, like I love chocolate mint, but I'm also like, well, I could just get mint slices, so don't necessarily need a new one. Whereas the lychee, coconut lychee is an interesting flavor. We have our last biscuit. You have a strong smell. Letting you smell it even though you can't smell it. Yeah, a strong smell. I do like the dark chocolate. You see there, we haven't gotten to the cherry yet. So that should be our next bite, hopefully. There you go. See, kind of dripping out. Not a super strong flavor, actually. I think it's alright. Probably prefer dark chocolate. So, yeah, I'd probably go coconut lychee, I think is my favorite one. Probably chocolate mint second, even though you could just go with the other ones. But, yeah. Thank you for joining me for trying these lovely TimTams. Let me know down in the comments which one you would like to try. And I will see you next time. Goodbye, my tinglings.